Hey, it's Demo Donna here with Queen & Company, and to get started for the base of my card, I am going to be doing a 5x7, and I am using these two 5x7 dies, and they are from foundation set number 18. Okay, now that I have my base together, I am going to go ahead and use the bottoms up kit. I am actually using an add-on for the base of my card. I am using the outline dies from the bottoms up kit, and I'm also using the jewel tone patterns paper that's included in your bottom ups kit. So I've laid out, these are not attached, I have laid out the 4 different cocktails. Once I've just set them down and I know the placement of my drinks, I am going to attach the bases. So I have cut out 2 purple ones, an orange one, and a yellow one. And I just added a small little pop-up square to the back. So I'm going to peel those off and just attach the bottom piece to my card base. Now that I have all my bases on, I am going to remove my drinks that were just a placeholder. So now I'm just left with the bases, and like I said, I just adhered the bottom part, so none of this is adhered yet. Now, a fun little add-on, which is going to just add a little extra pop to these cocktails or mocktails, is I am going to make little drink charms for each of my glasses here. So here it is on the white paper, so you can see I am going to be making small little spider drink charms, and all you need to do that, and again, this is just something a little extra, but all you need to do that is I am using 2 different size jump rings. I am using the 4 and 8 millimeter jump rings. So I have those, and then I am doing my spider, my fun little spiders, and that is from the fabulous Halloween foundation kit. And once I cut them out with the shrink film, all you need to do is punch a little hole in them. So I am using an 8 millimeter punch, and I am just gonna give them a little hole punch right there. I have this bowl that this is in. This is a cooking safe bowl, and I am using my heat tool. So I'm just gonna put my craft pick inside of that hole that I punched to hold it in place while I heat set it. And there we go. I've got my cute little shrunk spider. And once that's cooled, I'm going to take the, right there, that teeny guy, the 4 millimeter jump ring, and just put it in the little hang hole that we punched. Okay, once I've got the 4 millimeter jump ring, I am going to now put in the larger one, and this is the 8 millimeter, and you can use a little plier to close that, or I'm just gonna close it up with my fingers. And now I've just got 2 more to go. Okay, once you have finished creating your 4 little drink charms, all you need to do is slip them on the stem of each of your glasses. And then you can continue finishing your glasses. Now, another great thing, especially if you want the recipient of this card to actually have some drink charms, is you can include some of the drink charm larger clasps in there, and all they have to do is pop that off the charm, put it on the larger one, and they can use these as a real gift. And we created these black bases, and I am going to place them where they're gonna go, just making sure I like everything going on here. Next, what we're gonna do is create a really fun look using the slime border die. So what I've done is I have taken This is one of my cutting plates, and I've taken the different drinks that I'm doing, and I'm just gonna run this through my die cut machine to create a really fun Halloween kind of look for each of my drinks here. So once you run that through your die cut machine, you're left over with these. And I'm gonna go ahead and adhere each of these to their matching outline dies. All right, now that I have adhered my outline dies, the black to my fun little drink one, I've got my really cute floating drink charms on the stem of each of my glasses. So next what we're gonna do is create a really fun candy rim on the top of all of our drinks. And all you need for that is your sheer glue. I'm gonna incorporate some of the really fun slices from the Halloween Slices bundle. And then of course, some of the fabulous Queen and Company toppings. So because I've got a black and white background, I'm actually going to be utilizing both of those. So I'm gonna take my sheer glue and I am going to place my rim. I'm gonna get some of the white and some of the black with the adhesive on it. So therefore you're gonna be able to see the color toppings that I'm using. So you can see I've got a line of sheer glue and it's touching the white and the black cardstock. Next, I'm gonna start dipping into my fun slices here, and I am going to add some of these great little characters. Here is a little bat. I'm gonna definitely use some of the candy. I'm gonna take some diamonds, and I am just gonna sprinkle some diamonds here on my coffee filter so I can just pour them back in, the ones that I don't use. So I'm just gonna grab a couple. Now that I've added some diamonds, I am gonna add some pops. I'm just gonna pour a couple on my coffee filter and pick those up and drop them in. Okay, there we go. I finished with my first cocktail, and now I'm gonna repeat the same thing with the other three and then let that dry. Because I'm applying really thick toppings to my sheer glue, I wanna give that a good amount of time to dry. So I would let it dry anywhere from an hour to let it sit overnight just to be on the safe side. I have finished my sugar rim on all of my glasses, and I ended up just doing the diamonds. And so I did the purple, the light purple diamonds, orange, yellow, and again light purple, and using little pieces of the Halloween slices, which turned out really fun. You can see some of the candy and the pumpkins and little bat and more of the candy pieces. So last but not least, I am going to stamp on my seine. Take a dark purple ink, and I am stamping Drink If You Dare. And this is from the Hocus Pocus kit. And I'm using foundation die number 2. There we go. And this is a really dark purple, but I love, it's gonna look great with my purples here. All right, now I've got my seine on there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of the rhinestone trios as well as the rhinestone bundle. Okay, there we go. We've got our really cute, fun drink charms with our shrink film spiders from the awesome Halloween foundation kit. We created this really cool effect with our actual drinks, added some really fun sugar rims to the top, and this is using foundation die number 18 to create a 5x7 card. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video.